Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Mitchell in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And it's the Celtics to start out. Brown outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Outside Durant. Porzingis with the rebound. Holiday against Beal. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Now Beal. Done outside. Beal taking his time here. From outside, off the mark. Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. Pritchard passes to Tatum. From outside the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Mitchell outside. Durant with a screen on Porzingis. Mitchell passes to Durant. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. A wide open look here for Holiday. Busted. No good that time either. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Milwaukee. Durant kicks to Booker. With the floater, the basket good off the assist from Durant.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Now Brown. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 6 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, we feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now done. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Booker. And here is Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell kicks to Dunn. Mitchell sets the screen for Dunn. Hits it from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 8. Suns trail by 4. Booker dishes to Mitchell. There's the pick. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is KD. 11-point game his last outing. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. Brown against Dunn. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Here's Porzingis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Mitchell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Dunn with a screen on Holiday. Here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. Holiday against Dunn. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Off target from outside. Inside, got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Now here's Tatum, following the shot by Kevin Durant. No coverage that time. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
So that range we talk about from Porzingis, so important to this team's offensive structure.
Mitchell looking it over. Over Tatum. Phoenix no good that time either. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Brown. A rebound by Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Beal finds Booker. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. Porzingis against Mitchell. There's Beal with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers. And a chance here to look at the numbers for Mitchell. Averaging 41 points and over 4.5 blocks. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. Look, he is more than capable of delivering.
There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. The 3. Good on the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Mitchell. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Holiday. 9-point game. Horford kicks to Tatum. Shoots over KD. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. KD, a screen on Howard. That's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Pritchard. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Durant. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Jones subbed in for Booker. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Shireman. Pass to Cornette. Outside, Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shireman. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. You look at Mitchell, fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Offensive rebound, Richards. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Walsh, defended by Jones. Here's Walsh to end the cold streak. Hauser misses. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Celtics making a switch here. Here's a look at some of the stats for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now, here's Brown. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing, and he's able to get it back. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 3. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And so it's Boston with it, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Brown outside. A beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 10 points.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Bucks was tremendous. He dropped in 55 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Boston leading by 3. Here's Shireman. Pass to Brown. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Brown with the bounce pass. Fournette, great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 5. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Fournette in at the 5, down low. Suns trail by 3.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's Booker. Last game we saw him score 13. Mitchell got a piece of it. Here's Shireman. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Tatum. Horford with the screen on done. Outside, Horford. Fires from deep. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a big guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Done with it. Ball stolen. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Tatum. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Dunn looking over the floor. Mitchell against Tatum. The drive by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And Booker kicks the ball. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Mitchell. And at last, they get one to fall. Mitchell's got 17 now. Celtics leading by 5. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Shireman. Pass to Hauser. Tatum with it. Here's Shireman. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Hauser. And the Celtics lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. And Beal kicks to Booker. And you know who! Devin Booker!
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Here's Shireman. They set the screen. Here's Hauser. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Booker. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Tatum after the Suns pick up 2. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Mitchell. 1 points in the game. To the right side. Dunn gets the screen from Mitchell. To the paint. Moves back up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Shireman. Back to Tatum. Rebound by the Suns. Mitchell's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Bowles setting the pick for Mitchell. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Shireman. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. You look at Mitchell, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And
his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Durant's checked in for the Suns. Monte Morris comes in for Dunn. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Pritchard. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
It's Durant on the wing. With the teardrop, Porzingis with the block. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
He misses the free throw.
As we've gotten closer.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the fan court shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
Their effort on the offensive glass has sent a strong message. They're not gonna be pushed around, and they're gonna battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that is a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Mitchell, and it's done in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Brown. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brown against Dunn. Left side, Brown. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Mitchell. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Down against Brown. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by Mitchell.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin? Sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Celtics have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pritchard passes to Brown. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Beal. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard. After the made shot from Mitchell. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head, not much you can do to try and push through it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Tatum using his size inside.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Mitchell against Porzingis. Mitchell passes to Beal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Such a great passer at his position. Dimes like this are why KD is a winner.
Here's Tatum. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. Now Mitchell. 33 points for him. It's Beal on the wing. Mitchell dishes to Beal. Mitchell a screen on Brown. 4 on the clock. Beal with the bucket.
A guy you can rely on to find points. Beal is always hunting for that next shot.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Brown deciding where to go with it. Goes to Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Down low, Durant. It's hauled in by Brown.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Porzingis finds Holiday. The kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Done with a screen on Porzingis. Mitchell passes to Beal. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Beal's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Suns.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Booker. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Beal. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Porzingis against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Beal. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Over KD. Tatum no good. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Booker. Booker gets a screen from Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. Pass to Jones. And the Suns miss again. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Outside, Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good with the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Phoenix. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Pass to Joe. Mitchell a screen on Brown. Joe passes to Jones. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound by Mitchell.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And he drops in the way up off the glass. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Mitchell sets the screen for Bowl. Outside, Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball. One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves, it's all of it. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Hauser. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Jones. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. .109 left here in the third quarter. Misses from close range. Mitchell passes to Jones. Jones off the pick from Mitchell. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Phoenix. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Mitchell kicks to Beal. Back to Mitchell. Tries again. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Jones. Back to Mitchell. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 17.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and we can get some easy baskets here.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Hauser in at the point guard. No good that time. Suns leading by 10. O'Neal at the elbow. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Tatum. And they're on the break. Into the lane. Tatum laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston. O'Neal a screen on Horford. Here's Mitchell. And Richards has it in the corner. O'Neal from long range. And the three ball is good.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Horford with the screen on Morris. Hauser trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Butler will bring it up for Phoenix. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. O'Neal a screen on Horford. Second shot opportunity. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 39.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Horford. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, that's just a crafty attack by Horford, taking his motion.
Booker the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Joe. 6 to shoot. Durant down low. He's against Porzingis. Shot's good by Mitchell.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Tatum. No good on that one. Great D that time from Durant. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So it's the Celtics now, down by 12. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Joe. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls. He's off on the second. Celtics trail by 7. Lets it go from 14.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Celtics shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker looking around. Inside. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Booker showing some power.
1:52 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum against Durant. Tatum draws the double. Brown outside. Rebound by Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Mitchell kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The shot by KD. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Booker outside. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. It's stolen by Brown.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Kevin Durant, 5th personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And he commits the intentional foul.
First foul, 3rd personal foul. 14th foul.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And again with the rebound.
And his season of dominance on the glass continues. He is rolling here tonight.
And he's in the presence of greatness as he moves toward the second most rebounds in a season.
And to come near a Wilt record of more than 2,000 rebounds in a season, that is just out of this world.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 7. What's your take, guys?
trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Knocks down the three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star